Hello, everyone. I'm a little early, um, but I am sick, so I'm not really doing much else. I've been up for a couple hours, honking, shooing, and sneezing, and playing video games. And now I'm ready to stream. I think I'm ready. I think I am a person enough. I'm just kind of stuffy still. I'm a little in a fog because of it, but uh, most of the time I'm just probably gonna have to mute myself to blow my nose every 5 minutes. But what can you do about that, you know? um, I'm here to probably finish that cottage today, do a little landscaping. I don't really want to do anything real. Nothing with actual consequences or any lasting effect on the save. However, I did buy the Vampires pack, so we are getting ready for Tobias's house. Um, oh, I gotta get the spooky stuff kit as well, I think. But we'll work on that at some point. Probably not today because I don't know if I'm feeling well enough to like actually build a house that my Sims are gonna live in. Um, I'm just building to build today. Um, so let's hop into it. Oh my goodness, that was so much louder than I thought. Yeah, so I got the Vampires pack. I don't know how that's gonna impact gameplay, but we're gonna roll with it. We haven't even figured out werewolves yet, honestly. I haven't done anything with the werewolves. I'm sorry if I'm a little more silent this stream. I have not had real thoughts in like a day and a half, other than solving Zelda puzzles. When I'm sick, I'm like not a person. I am a breathing apparatus. I sit there and I breathe. That's about it. First things first, let's check the neighborhood stories. Okay, nothing. Still good. Still, nobody's dead. No one in our family has died. And where were we? We were in Glimmerbrook. We also have the Forgotten Hollow now. I'm going to take a quick look into this world. This is where we might put another graveyard if we ever need to do another one. The Vitors and the Clown Vladisus Stroud IV. Interesting. Back to Glimmerbrook. And let's back to building. Again, apologies for this stream, how many times you're going to hear that. There's nothing I can do about it. I can try to do it less, but it's not going to happen. Well, let's get back to, where were we here? What was I last doing? The bedroom. Because we definitely need something on the walls in here. This is this is bare bones. It's cute. It looks nice. It is quite bare bones. Oh, but that's right. I also got new furniture stuff, so let's do that first. Let's look at all the new stuff. Victorian parquet. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's a nice wood floor. And a styled parquet. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't really love it. We've got a floral patterned brocade. This looks like carpet. Is this carpet? I like the star pattern one. That's a cool kitchen tile or something. Spider tile. Play with the squares tile. Oh. And then we got a dungeon-esque stone for the ground. Well, we can make our dream dungeon now. Floral bat motif? Floral bat motif? Oh, yeah. There's flowers and bats. I should not have doubted. And there's a pink and white swatch. Ah, incredible. Vertical bat motif. That's nice. If you don't pay attention to the fact that they're bats, that's actually just kind of a nice wallpaper too. That's kind of basic and simple. Victorian wall pattern. Ooh, I do kind of like that one. Narrow Victorian one. Okay, so that's kind of the same. Okay, this is going to help us build some nice pink and white houses, funnily enough, for the vampire pack, because so many of these are so nice. Like, these are some of the nicer wall patterns that we've had in general. Or that I've had, at the very least. Maybe we could have a feature wall with one of these. Uprooting brick pattern. Oh, that's actually a really nice brick. That's like a, it feels very city living to me. It feels like an alleyway, you know? And this is that same thing, but with a corner. Except there's no actual corner? What? Well, yeah, where did the corner part come in? I don't see it. Checking out all the stuff. This is a kind of a nice door. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like we might not be able to use it everywhere we go. But it is nice. I do like it. It's very ornate. Which feels kind of similar to what we have going on downstairs, actually. With, like, the stove and the oven, you know? So I feel like it actually might work better for this house than what we had. But the wood color doesn't match, so we're sticking with that. Ooh, I do feel like, as much as I love the rose, the stark white contrast of that is starting to get to me a little bit. I think it might look better with just that. Yeah, it sort of matches the house a little better. Oh, and now that I know that this is a nice bedroom, we can probably get some nice windows there. But let me look at this double-arched Victorian door first, because holy cow, I love this. Oh, I feel like we're using this a lot. I like that one. Oh my goodness. That's a classic window? This doesn't feel very classic to me. Uh-oh. I accidentally got rid of all the ones that that would look new. Those are kind of nice. Let me put one of each up, and we'll just run through the swatches real quick. I like this, like, I don't know, this feels like a city street type of thing to me, too. The green inlay on the windows. I think it's really cute. Unfortunately, I don't know if the windows in this will work for Tobias's vibes, which is kind of the whole reason that I bought the vampire pack, so that one might be a little silly. Got some more ivy, some sparse ivy, some dense ivy, some bramble stuff. Ooh, a spot for a gargoyle, a little wall fountain, and a little werewolf thing jumping out. Oh, that's cute for Victor's house, though. Oh my goodness. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. I hate this. Being sick is kind of the worst. Let's turn off the vampire thing now, though. Wow, we got a lot of fences in the vampire pack. That's a nice fence. That might be that might have to be what we use for Jasper's house. Or not Jasper, Tobias. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. And it comes in a couple different swatches. Oh, that could be used for a lot of different things, actually, I feel like. With the swatches that it has. That's kind of nice. That's pretty nice. And I don't love that. Although in blue... and we only got the one gate. Perfect. But that is a really cool gate. Ooh, with the gold in it, too. Ah. Oh, I kind of love that one. Okay. We got the ones to match on those, probably. New pillars. That's pretty ornate, yeah. I wonder if this one would have, like, this house would have some pillars. You know what? It totally would have these ones. I know, I use these on, like, every house that I build, but it just feels correct here. Considering we, like, already have the stone on the bottom half, and it has wood that practically matches. Practically matches. We can't get, of course, matching ones. Hello, Cozy. How you doing this afternoon? Welcome on in. Fancy seeing you here on Twitch. Never. I don't believe it. I don't know if they would make sense up here, though, admittedly. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. One and only Stormy, how you doing this afternoon? Welcome on in. I'm doing alright, Cozy. I'm still a little sick. I'm sure you can hear it, and I'm gonna have to, like, mute every once in a while to blow my dang nose. But at this point, it's just a runny nose and, like, feeling a little stuffy. I'm past all the grossness of it, so I'm doing alright. Just a cottage storming. We're actually building in Glimmerbrook. I was trying to use a lot more of the Realm of Magic furniture and stuff. Although I wound up using a lot of Dream Home Decorator instead. It's just sort of the vibes that it took on. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that emoji, and I have felt like it the entire weekend, Cozy. I actually saw the original picture of that cat today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's me. No, I'm so coughing and hacking and sneezing. It's the worst. Cause I feel fine, like I'll be a-okay, and then I'll just remember that I like can't breathe out of my nose. If I breathe through my mouth, which I both hate doing and can't do for long, I'm fine. But the second I try to breathe through my nose, I'm like, oh, I'm sick, sick. Yeah, I wish so too. I actually got the vampire pack today too. That's currently what I'm doing is I'm going through all the new stuff that I got through with the vampire stuff, and I took a look at the world, and it's not very big at all. You know, came back full force this morning. Oh, yeah. I woke up Friday. Um, on Thursday afternoon, I had had like a bit of a like up there and back in there like scratch in my throat, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know what you if you know what I mean by saying a scratch in my throat up here, but you know where like your nose connects to your throat. It was like there, um, and that was it. It was just a little soreness. It kind of hurt to talk, and then Friday morning, I was in a fog, like all day. um, and then yesterday, I was mostly fine, but like really, really stuffed up. And now today, I'm like, I'm fine, but I'm like a little stuffed up. But I'm sure after I have to go do grocery shopping this today if I want to eat this week. Like I haven't eaten much in the last couple of days either because I just haven't felt like it. It's not even that I'm nauseous or like feeling bad. I'm just not hungry. I've had to remind myself to eat a couple of times, but I did have breakfast this morning, so I'm doing good. All caught up yesterday and you slept all afternoon. Yeah, I think that's what it was for me too. I think I've just not had REM sleep for long enough that my immune system was like, all right, you're taking a nap. You're sick. You are going to sleep. A vampire bar, yeah, or something where you could go to, you know? I feels like the vampire world has just like I think it had like two family houses that have like families in them, two houses that you can move into, and then just an empty lot. Like no public lots. It feels kind of silly to me. Um, have something in the world, you know? Even the werewolf place has a bar. Like, come on. A vampire library. Actually, that's I could build a library and put it in the vampire world. I think we could do that maybe. Maybe that can be a challenge that I do. Spruce up the worlds. Make them actually have stuff. They make it so he visits you. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. I'm kind of scared. I don't know how to feel about it. I haven't done gameplay of it at all yet, but I am excited to build Tobias's house now because I do feel like we have a lot of very good werewolf stuff in this vampire pack. A roof vent. He won't force bite me. That's good. That's good. I do have to get bit by a werewolf, I think, for one of my characters. But oh, I love this. Oh, I'm gonna use this all the time. I hope there's an alive version of it as well, because oh my god. I want to use that on this lot. It doesn't fit the vibes at all, but I want to. This is incredible. Yeah, I don't know if I can, but I love it. And landscaping for this Victorian house is gonna be so great. Can you? I didn't actually know. I haven't actually played around much with the Occult Sim stuff yet, considering I still haven't had an Occult Sim. We got some very dead-looking plants in this pack, I will admit. None of these are going to be great for landscaping. No flowers, that makes sense. That checks out. All right, inside stuff. What do we get? New top covers. Ooh, wait a minute. Tell me why. Tell me why I love these cabinets. You heard someone say it in a stream. I'll have to check. Actually, you know what? What am I waiting for? I bet you can check. Hold on one sec. I'm crying on the inside. I don't know. Um. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Pack settings. Thank you, Cozy, for the bless you and also the information. It doesn't seem we can do it to the vampires though, which is kind of funny. Cause like Story mentioned, it's probably because it's so isolated that otherwise there's no way to run into the vampires. Panda, welcome on in. I am feeling a little better. I'm still so stuffy, but like, I'm not like sick, you know? I'm like, ugh, sick, but I'm not like dead sick. A lot of Magic and Vampire, yeah. I actually have not played since I downloaded the Magic Pack or the Vampire Pack. So I haven't gotten to play around with it yet at all. I've just been building. But now we know. Now we know. Mermaid you got bored of? I haven't gotten the Mermaid kit yet. This only comes in 3 swatches. Beautiful, but one of them is the color that we need. You can turn off animal aging? I didn't even see that. Wait a minute. No more dead rabbits. I won't do it because we need the pets to still age up. Wait, chickens, cows, foxes, llamas, and rabbits, but not cats and dogs? Starting 2 separate families. Ooh. Are you gonna like play through with one family one day and then the next day like switch control over to the other family? Because that sounds cool. It sounds like a little too much work for me, but I would watch that for sure. A vamp versus magician. Oh, I love it. Maybe not versus, but I know what you mean. Only cottage living ones, yeah. It seems like. Um, the real question is for these vampire counters. Ooh. Ooh, hold on a moment. Oh, the color is just slightly different enough that you notice it. Mostly the sneaky stuff. I actually didn't even get to do that, really, because Bianca passed away before I really got to be a mischievous person. I don't know what the lower ones are yet. I just want to play around with the top ones for a moment. We'll get to the lower ones, but I imagine that they're cute if these ones are this cute. because kind of thinking of switching over to these ones. R.I.P. Yeah, truly. That's funny, Panda. You know what's really funny though? First of all, I do enjoy getting them. They make my day every time. And second of all, is I still don't get Sims videos on my For You page. I get live streams of people playing The Sims. I will get those now. Roy, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? I knew it was you when I heard the fart. Usually, if I haven't said something fart worthy in the last minute or so, if there's a fart, I know it's you coming in. I'm doing wonderful. I'm kind of sick still. I'm a little stuffy, but I'm getting over it. I'm on the recovery one. I know the vampire pack so far has been really fucking good. I kind of love it. Oh, but not the white countertops. I hate white countertops. I don't like it. The marble on them is pretty. Not recommended Sim stuff on Twitch. Yeah. No, YouTube knows that I want Sim stuff. Twitter knows that I want Sim stuff. I feel like Twitch knows that I want Sim stuff at this point. Arguably, it would be really sad for them if they didn't. But yeah, TikTok has not yet caught on. So unfortunately, I don't think we can use the vampire cabinets in this one, even though they are the right color. I just feel like these ones suit the vibes better. As unfortunate as that is, because the other ones were cuter. But the white countertops, I can't change that. Twitter is porn and politics. Yeah, I get a lot of those too still. But Sims is starting to be sprinkled in there, so it has caught on that I want Sim stuff. It is mostly still the other two, yes. I am on gay Twitter, as they would say. Oh. Hold on a minute. Thank you, Panda. No, that's been my whole weekend. It's just blowing my nose like that every 5 minutes. Oh my god. I do kind of love that, but it is a little much for the kitchen. Just kidding. It suits the kitchen very well. Yeah, Stormy. I followed someone who is actually pretty, like, Twitch famous. He's, like, one of the bigger gay streamers, and I, like, won't out him for it here. But I had to unfollow him because Twitter kept recommending me all of the furry porn that he was liking, and I was just like, this is not for me, I'm sorry. So I had to unfollow him. I feel bad because it's not his fault. It's Twitter's fault for showing that to people who didn't ask for it. But like, I could not take it. A little bit every here and there when I can just scroll past, that's fine. That's whatever. Sometimes you see things you don't want to see on Twitter. That's fine. But it was like every time I scrolled, it was all I saw, and I was like, I'm sorry, not for me. Good for you. You should have a place to do it and like it. It's not for me. The popcorn maker. Ooh. I consider getting some kits and stuff because they're just so cheap. I hate that's like the thing for me is I'm like, oh, it's like $5. That's like not much, but it's $5 on top of the already like thousands of dollars that I've spent on this game. Maybe not thousands, but you know the vibes, the feel. Just the really weird treats, yeah. No worries, Panda. See you soon. Um, I don't have the paranormal stuff kit actually, but I do love the cow plant paraphernalia because I actually have two cow plants for my Lacey family right now. We have Cornelius Cheeseburger Milkshake Gay. It's the Gay family, by the way. That's their last name. I'm not insulting this cow plant. And then we have Monica Fabo Cashew Gay. Both of them have middle names based on pets that we had previously had. So I do tend to put cow plant stuff around when I can. I am so sorry for the sick things that are happening in my voice and mouth and all of those noises that are happening. I know, poor Fabo. I miss Fabo every day. I play normal lifespan. Or I guess long. I play the one where they live more than like a week. Yeah, I like the long. Cause short lifespan I feel like would just I get too attached to my Sims. I can't have them pass away like that. So far with this legacy family, it seems like each heir has lasted about a month's time, and I feel like that's good. You know, it's not too much of one Sim. They don't live forever, but I'm not over them. You know. I really like this urn. I think it's a little big. Like we could probably size it down a little bit. But it feels like a nice centerpiece there. Oh my god, hold on a minute, you guys. Sorry, I'm like picking my nose with a tissue in front of you, but the other option is that, you know, so this is really cute for a Victorian house with the skull inside. Oh my goodness. I gotta say, as much as I love the furniture in the Vampires pack, me too, Stormy. I'm feeling a lot better than I did on Friday, which is great. But I am still, I feel like a couple of days away from full recovery. If I caught what my coworkers have, which I think I did. Um, More than likely I won't feel like better for a week or so. Because they have been sick with it for a little bit, but I'll live. A mustache and a cold, yeah. No. I need to shave actually because it's starting to get to that point where the way that I know when I need to shave, the like deciding factor for me is when I get out of the shower and I go like this with the towel and I can still feel water in the beard. That's when I need to shave. I cannot stand that feeling. It is the worst feeling on the planet to me. So I always, if once water is in there after me going like that for a minute, it's gone. I shave it. Yeah, I would avoid soup too if I had a thick mustache. Ooh, actually, this could kind of be cute up here on either side of this bed. Like, I kind of do like that, actually. And if we get rid of that... No. Now it's way too dark in here. We still need the overhead light. You shave it all off every 4 months. I can't shave it all off, unfortunately. I look like a baby when I do. I have such a baby face that, like, I don't look good. I have to keep at least what's around my mouth. I keep the goatee and everything, but I shave off all of this and then I trim this as much as I can. Because I also kind of have a shitty razor. Like, the razor that I have is not good. but I keep forgetting to buy a new one until it comes time to shave, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have bought a new razor. ID, you're almost 30. Oh my goodness. Sometimes though, that's a nice feeling. In the right spot, in the right headspace, that's a good thing. I'm older than you. Yeah. One time I did get turned away. Hold on a minute, guys. I did get turned away from buying cigarettes once because she thought I wasn't 21, even though I was 21. She looked at the date that you had to be like how be born past to be 21, and then she looked at my ID and she said no. And my ID obviously says my birthday, January 7th, 1996. And the thing, because I was 21 that year, the thing on the wall said you had to be born before January 20th, 1996, or whatever like that. And she looked at it and she was like, no. And I was like, do math again, because I can't. Mexaf, Spiderweb, welcome on in. How you guys doing this morning? No, she realized her mistake and she was like, oh, sorry. But at the moment I was just like this is not a fake, I swear to you. It is a very silly story. I'm fully not like mad at her, but it was just one of those like, girl, like, check your math. It is not what you think it is. I'm alright, Spider. I'm a little sick. I'm very like coughy, sneezy, runny ass nose type of sick. But I'm good. I'm doing well in Breath of the Wild. I just found the second Great Fairies fountain, so I've been upgrading all my armor, and I just got the Master Sword because I got 13 hearts finally, and I'm about to go fight the Fire Divine Beast. I'm like in it now, so I'm gonna start that later. But I've been playing all morning, so I wanted to stop and do something else. Heck yeah! It looks like it's a really good game, Tears of the Kingdom. They got the things like the digital clocks, yeah. Welcome home from work then, Mixaf. I'm glad to have you in. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom looks really good, because Breath of the Wild has been fantastic so far, and it looks like that with more options. So, I'm into it. I'm ready. Oh. I don't care that this has a bat on it. I feel like this really suits the vibes in here. You would almost not even notice. Yeah, I should be fine soon, because, like, this weekend I felt like death, and now I'm like, eh. I'm just kind of like, but I'm fine. So I'm sure by the end of the week I'll be fine. Just being sick for me is always such a hassle, an ordeal. Yeah, kind of like that. Pretty much. We have a garlic scented mirror. That actually does sort of fit in here. The Realm of Magic desk. I don't think I know which one you're talking about. This one? Oh. I feel like it'd be nice for very specific builds. Like, I can't see myself using it regularly. But in something that was like, I don't know, built to be kind of ornate and crafty and witchy wizardy. I could see myself using it. No worries, Spider. Thanks for hanging even for a little bit. Nice to see you. Have a lovely afternoon. Um, where was I? Was I in kitchen still? No, we were in bathroom. We got a new toilet. Um, with a drawstring. I love it. New rugs. Ooh, ooh. That is a fancy rug. I like that rug, actually. Yeah, it does seem like they did not really try with it. I looked at one of the houses in this to sort of get a vibe for what the houses in the area were like to build this one. Um, and it did not, it was not, I did, I didn't like it. I think this is very much more like Glimmerbrook, like, honestly. Like indoor, outdoor, yeah. Well, Sims apparently they don't do very well with the whole lighting the inside of their builds thing, is what I've understood it to be. They have a lot of wall lights and not a lot of overhead lights. However, they keep winning with these pink and white swatches on things. Absolutely. I didn't expect that the vampire pack would have so much good pink and white stuff. Um, but it really does. Docked! Welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? I sound like I kind of need a doctor right now, so I'm a little sick. I'm a little sicky dick. I take that back. I am not that. No. I did not. I'm not well enough to think things through before I say them, okay? We'll move on from that one. Realizing that I had it on mute while I was blowing my nose and still talking to you. Yes, it has a lot of good stuff, like the bites and scratches and all that sort of stuff, but I haven't really decided exactly how, like, uh, worn down I want to make Tobias's house yet. Like, maybe there'll be, like, a couple scratches of something here or there for sure. Um, just because I feel like that sort of makes sense for a werewolf. But I do think I want it to be sort of nice still, you know? Oh, I like this a lot. Ooh. Yeah, they do pair really well. They have a very similar building theme going on. That's why I wanted to get this for building his house, because he's gonna be a werewolf, and it just like feels suited that he has like a spooky sort of house, and of course vampire pack for that. I kind of wanted to get the spooky kit too, but it does seem a little less important for having like a Victorian style spooky build. I might get it just in case, if I feel like I need it, but you know, I never put clocks in my builds, I feel like. I like don't feel like you need a clock in most builds. But this one I feel like we could have a clock. I just feel like we might need to shift the door over a little bit. A gorgeous seance room. Ooh. Yeah, the spooky pack looks like it does have some good stuff in it. I like the goose wallpaper, the ghost wallpaper, because I think it's very like the proper type of silly. I actually have to get dressed. I know I'm gonna have to do that later on to go get groceries and stuff as well. I'm getting in and getting out, both because I don't want to deal with people and because I'm so sick. I shouldn't really be going into public, but like I'm gonna have to tomorrow to work, and also I had to eat this week. I am a person. So I gotta go do that later on, and I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling well. I don't know if I'm feeling well enough to go brave the mall, but I gotta. I'm going to have to. Um, that being said, that's a little lower pressure than like boyfriend's family. We could have a coffin for a bed. We have a couple options of coffins for beds. Oh, you know what? We can make the graveyard look really good now. I didn't even think about that. We have so many new things to add into the graveyard. Also, this bed is kind of fantastic. It's so over the top. I really don't know what style of build I would be able to put it in. Not the pink and white swatch. Not the incredible pink and white swatch. You know, I really didn't think buying the Vampires pack that I was going to find so much good pink and white stuff. But yet again, pink and white swatches stay winning in this game. uh I made that noise specifically a lot this week. Just being like, ugh, gross. Ah. It's the only way that really encapsulates how I feel on the inside right now. You know, I got all this assuming that this furniture would probably be really good for Tobias's house, and not a single one of these, not a single piece of thing in this pack has an orange swatch. We might have to switch his color. He might have to be like purple and black instead, potentially. I don't know. Tell me why this fireplace is the prettiest thing I have seen all day. I love this fireplace. And with a nice pink and white swatch, like a subtle pink and white swatch. Oh, I'm using that thing all the fucking time. Fireplace supremacy, honestly. More tombstones for the graveyard, of course. Some gargoyle stuff. I do like the fairy. I feel like that's kind of the vibes of this cottage, maybe. A forgotten woman statue. Winged llama of death. I might put that in the graveyard. A fairy's help. Forged queen. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're putting that in the back. We're getting rid of this. And we'll deal with that later. Because that's nice. That's handy. I'm gonna do the grossest thing on the planet, but it does tend to help me out. I don't know if you guys do this, but when you have runny noses, do you turn this into like a little spear and like turn it around inside your nose like this? it's it feels terrible. It's disgusting. It gets the job done. And you don't have to blow, which sometimes is nice for the pressure. Oh, that one got caught on my nose ring though. Ah, yeah, that feels a million times better. The Gothic dining chair. See, like, this one could be taken as orange in the right context, kind of. Get dry skin from a runny nose. I don't usually. The area around here gets raw from me, like, you know, rubbing it with shit all the time. But I don't really get dry skin in general very often. I actually don't have a sense of smell, funnily enough. So that's the one thing that's not bothered me about having a runny nose, honestly, is that I'm not losing anything. I lose the ability to breathe through my nose, but I have a condition called congenital anosmia that I've never been diagnosed with, but I mean, it's the general lack of sense of smell, which I don't think I need a diagnosis for that. I can tell pretty well that I can't smell things. I will admit, though, it did take me a while to learn growing up that I didn't have one, I think. Because I don't remember ever having one. I think I was born without it. But very much I would hear people talking about scents and smells and all that sort of stuff. And it took me a long time to think, like, wait a minute. Why don't I know what they're talking about? Why am I not experiencing this? Isa, hello, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? But yeah, nowadays I know. I just don't have a sense of smell. But when I was younger, I was just like, wait a minute. Why is everyone talking about how stinky it is and I don't notice anything? Like, I'm doing alright. I'm a little sick still. I have blown my nose quite a lot during the stream. But I'm doing good otherwise. I'm glad you are as well. Bearkilla, oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. A nice wardrobe. You know, I get that a lot, actually. I think that's more The Sims than me. It's one of those games that it's really hard to watch someone play and not be like, oh, I wanna do that too, I think. Like, it's this and Minecraft that, it's very much something about it that, like, watching them is very, like, me too? Me as well as? It's me, well, I appreciate the compliment. But I think it's The Sims. Because I experience it as well. I very much get on the vibes of, like, I'm going to play this now because I'm watching somebody else play it. Not at home at the moment, yeah. There's something about building specifically, I think, too. Because that's, I think, why Minecraft gets the same sort of thing, is because there's just something about it that we're all like, oh, like, I want to build too. I want to make something nice also. You know, I was going with more of the silver vibes on these because I wasn't sure if I wanted to add another wood texture into the mix, but I think we might have to go with, like, this color. Actually, I think we can go with gold on those. But does that stand out being like the only yellow thing in the room? I guess that's a little more toned down. And it matches the gold that's in this fridge and the stove. Small improvements all over the Sims world, yeah. I want to eventually build enough lots that I can just fill up Newcrest and have that be like an additional world in the town, but that takes a lot of time. And I get frustrated building, so I don't know how soon we'll get there. It also requires a somewhat cohesive vision for the town, and I don't have that. Yeah, it just seems like it'd be a fun thing to do. How far into it are you? Because there's like what, like 13 lots, probably? Yeah, I want to make a couple like public lots and stuff at some point, because I had a lot of fun building the one public lot that I built so far, which was a cat cafe. So I think it'd be nice to fill up a world with some like places for the Sims to go. One lot away from finishing the home neighborhood. Heck yeah, that's nice. I gotta get to it eventually. I gotta build another home after this though for my legacy family, so this one was fully just because I got Realm of Magic, thought the stuff was cute, and was like, I need to build something. I need windows on this room, though. I keep forgetting, and I keep going to put stuff in this room, not thinking about the fact that there does need to be, like, a window up here or something. Mine is Butterside Brown, same as my username here. I'll definitely follow you back. I love seeing other people's builds. There's something about it that, it's incredible. A werewolf neighborhood and a vampire neighborhood. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, just like a spot for all the occult Sims. A whole town just for them. Hold on. A custom content builder, nice. I actually have not dived into any custom content yet. I've just been still accruing base game expansions and stuff. I use the Realm of Magic windows on this one, so it might be good to use those again. What if I just do that same window, actually? Does that look silly? With the line going through it because of that? That looks better, I think. I kind of wish there were shutters on this one, though. But I wonder if we can get, like, a shuttered version of that. I don't think so. And there's not, like, just shutters, right? Right shutter. Not quite. Simple shutter and gates. Cottage living. There we are. Oh, yeah, these ones. I used that on the last house, but I didn't think that they, because I'm looking for just the shutter part of the shutter, you know, just right here. That I can add on to this window and not replace it, but Nice, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I'll definitely drop you a follow the next time I open the gallery, which will probably be when I finish this house, which is hopefully today. Um, I guess maybe we could do that. But hold on a minute. Let's. Oh, but I don't love that. It does look like a fraction of an inch better, I think. But I don't know, the vibes are off a little bit to me. I like it, but do I love it? To me, that lick of the song sounded like it just said, bitch, you know you do, so I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, you can flaw my logic all you want, but The Sims just told me how it feels, honestly. So, love it or list it. What are we thinking bathroom window-wise, though? There's got to be a window, like, right here. What other Realm of Magic windows do we have? Giant porthole window? Anybody? See through the whole bathroom. I really wish you could size down windows. But they get that stupid, like, shadow thing. I think that's fine, though. Yeah. But it does definitely need a window box in front of that one. I don't think I've ever seen Love It or List It, honestly. I'm not a huge TV show watcher these days. I don't really watch a whole lot of stuff in general. And then I don't really know if we need windows on this side at all. Maybe a window in the living room. Or maybe like a... Hold on a minute. Maybe we can do one of those, like a short window like this. There's no dark brown options for this. They're like all white. Incredible. Sourdough bread, brie, and honey. Ooh, sounds like a delicious lunch. I'm kind of jealous, but I also don't know if I could even eat that if I was able to right now. I haven't been able to eat much the last couple of days because I've just been so stuffed up that eating. It's not even that I'm like not hungry. It's not that I'm nauseous or anything. I just like don't feel like eating. Why is this side white and that side brown? Oh, I hate that. No. Why would you do this to me? They're all white on the inside. Terrible. Not something for a sore throat either. Honestly, honey does help when I have a sore throat. I used to, when I had a sore throat, I would like honey straight down. I had no fucks given at all. Still to this day, if I have a sore throat, I'll down some honey real quick. But not crunchy bread. You are right there. That is correct. I don't really want crunchy bread right now. Yeah, honey and hot water is definitely good, though. I think it's just better to not have a window on the side at all, turns out. Ah! Alright. Um... God, probably no window on the bottom floor either for the kitchen. To be fair, though, we have a lot of windows on both of the front sides of the house here. But not the side where it's going to get sunlight. Great. Now that I think about it, beautiful. Um, well, hold on a minute. Oh no. That's the middle? Yes, technically that is the middle. Oh, that's not so bad. If we move the clock over, we can't. That's where the stairs are. If we get rid of the clock, yeah, that's fine. Filter by specific colors, you can. Oh, but I know what you mean. Like you could, I wish you could like, color pick like that. That would be nice, yeah. Um, I wish you could do what you could do in The Sims 3, and you could just take whatever texture you want and apply it to everything. I would do that in a heartbeat. But it's time to clutter up some of this house. Get some clutter and stuff. Yeah, no, Sims 3 used to be able to take whatever print of whatever and just like eyedrop it to everything else in the room. You could make a whole zebra print room out of whatever you wanted. And I wish we could still do that. I never even got to do that. I just know it was a thing that you used to be able to do. No, not the Windows button. Thank you. Just some extra boxes in the corner there. Maybe some shoes. A box for my trinkets. My little trinket box, of course. Do I even have room in the bathroom to bathroom clutter this time? Because I don't really think I do. I don't. We can do one of these on the floor, just because I do appreciate the vibes of this thing. My nose is so much runnier than it was the last 2 days. This is incredible. um, but these lamps are actually all Vampire Pack. All of them. All the lights in this room are actually. felt fitting for this type of a build. Finish season 3 of the Vampire Diaries? Heck yeah. How many seasons are there of that? Huh. I did not know. I haven't actually played around with being a spellcaster yet. But that does make sense, yeah. 8 seasons, oh my goodness. So you got a ways to go. You're still working on it. Oh my goodness. Will that? No, that's gonna block your Sims. Yeah. Maybe size down. You see it so many times. You know, I used to rewatch shows like that all the time. Like, the amount of times that I've seen Angel front to back is ridiculous. But these days, I watch a TV show once and that's like, I'm done. I'm it. That's it. Um... We don't have a picture of our relative in this house yet. First episode of season 3. Maybe I'll watch it at some point. I don't know, I might be saving my vampire show threshold for when the new Twilight comes out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the upstairs cluttered. I don't think I can really clutter upstairs more than I already have. Downstairs, there's definitely a couple more things that we can do here. First of all, let's get a coffee table. And maybe not the Realm of Magic one, because I just don't love the vibes of that in the living room. Actually, that one's maybe fine. We'll come back to that. Oh, I will absolutely watch the new Twilight. I will watch the hell out of that. But I don't know if I can watch that many more vampire shows after that. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it so you guys don't hear me sniffling every 5 minutes. I imagine the mute is a little bit better. I guess we might have to go with the one from Dream Home Decorator. Except that that's such a darker wood than the one that we have. Why is that? Yeah, not the right wood swatch at all. Really. Ah, but that one is. There we go. It just, is a little too close. I wish this rug could size up without it being, like, frickin' giganto. I've heard that the books were all right. One of my friends in middle school was reading them, and I remember her liking them a lot. I feel like we'd have a pile of letters on this. Gotta get that good old clutter on, you know? In real life, they probably wouldn't have this next to the radiator, but I do want like little thing of cozy stuff around here. With the pug pillow? Oh my goodness, incredible. I need slightly more shelf stuff. Maybe another plant or two, I guess. You know what? This is a Rumba Magic House. They would have more than one thing of uh, this type of scroll on the wall. I hate that plants like this that are so tiny don't slot to shelves. Because it's like, what else are you supposed to put them on? I love this little plant, though. It is absolutely the best plant in the game. It's so freaking cute. Um, let's see. I need something for up here as well. Something to stop them from, like, going off the corner, you know? And maybe some wall art for over here, because there's no, decorations. I couldn't think of a word that made sense in that sentence. Actually, do we have a bookshelf that would like? Because I guess it would extend up into. Oh no, it extends into the roof. That's right. So no, we can't have a bookshelf here unless it's like a shorter one, maybe. Yeah, like that could fit right there. Pretty Little Liars. I've always sort of wondered if I would enjoy that. It seems very drama filled, and that's all I need. Generally, if there's drama, I'm there. I liked 90210, so I feel like that tells you a lot about what I need in a series, you know? Uh, this is the sniffiest I've been all weekend. So I do apologize for how many times I have blown my nose just on stream in an hour. But, you know, here we are. A little wild towards the end. Some series like that, it's very clear that they came up with a concept and they never thought of an ending. They were just like, we got to keep it going. We got to keep the suspense moving. We got to keep everyone interested and ready to go. And like, everything has to be perfect. And then it winds up just being like, you guys didn't think of an ending, did you? You just ended it, huh? I love a series like that, frankly. I love a batshit crazy exit. A step further, I can imagine. I don't know. 90210 was pretty wild. I guess I might just have to watch Pretty Little Liars and find out, though. I don't know if I can promise that to you, though. You know how I am with watching things. We'll get there when we get there, you know? I think this place might be done. Honestly. Because, like, I can clutter it up as much as I'd like. But honestly, I think the inside is just pretty done at this point. I don't know why I'm putting pumpkins as the centerpiece. It's because I want pumpkins as the centerpiece, I guess. And look at that. Somehow we got the like exact right color of green almost every time in this house, which is bonkers for a Sims build. Not so much upstairs, but I would say, all things considered, it's a pretty cozy looking house. I gotta do some landscaping and maybe a backyard and stuff, but change the egg. Yeah. Said that and then panicked that we chicken in your pocket. Yeah. I can't say I promise I'll watch something for you guys because I cannot promise it. I can promise it all I want. It's not an actual promise until I hold it up, you know? And I am not good at doing that. Especially because I don't remember half of what I say during these 2 hours every day, you know? Sometimes I'll go back and I'll watch the VOD and I'm like, what was I talking about? When did I mention that? Okay. So first things first, what I do want to do actually is look at the Realm of Magic specific debug. Both for plants and because I think, yes, we got these crystal things. I want to use a bunch of these somewhere, I think. I don't know how or where, I'm a rock, rock! But I feel like we might be able to get some cool landscaping on this build. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh my god. More mushrooms. We got more mushrooms. Oh, I'm so happy with this pack. Realm of Mushrooms. Yeah, Realm of Mushrooms might be my favorite pack now. Um, one of those outdoor pergolas. Ooh, yeah, that would actually be really nice for this house. Because we don't really have a back door, so we should have just like a nice outdoor seating space, sort of, maybe. No worries, Nico. Definitely never apologize for enjoying a nice weather outside in your garden. That is, you're excused by far for that. I'm glad you're here now, though. It's lovely to see you. I am feeling a little better than I was. That's a kind of a low bar, considering where I've been this week. But I'm still a bit stuffy. I'm still honking and sneezing every 5 minutes here. But I definitely feel a lot better than I did. Another bridge for me to fit into a build somehow, maybe? I've used so many bridges. Okay, so a lot of these debug items, I don't know what they are. So many new things. But that's debug for you, you know? We're gonna have to also check through, like, werewolves and vampire debug and all that sort of shit, too. We have a lot of new debug stuff. Because I got, I think, 3 new worlds in the last little bit. Hmm. What is this? Like, ruins of a bridge? So a lot of Realm of Magic debug is just nothing. Just, like, not usable. Garbage. It seems. Ooh. However, I did see Little Simsy use these to create, like, little, like, fairy mites and stuff, you know? And that's exciting. That's a cool little possibility to make, like, an enchanted forest using those. No, no deaths today, Nico. We're not even playing today. We're just building. I can't handle any deaths today either. Hell, I can't handle playing with live Sims today. However, we might put down a couple of graves. We might just have a couple of these down anyway, you know? No one's dying, but that doesn't mean no death. Would it really be a butter stream if I didn't go grave hunting? Whether it be through the town or through debug? Oh my god. Yeah, screw the house. I think let's just put this down. We have different colors of them. Oh my god, I'm so making like a wisp forest or something because these are so cute. Like an enchanted little forest spot or something. Oh, we got some nice rocks too, actually. Grave robbing's alright. Good, good. You know I'm gonna be stealing graves. If I'm online, I'm stealing graves. Good, we did get different colors of these as well. I was hoping so. Ooh. A familiar orb. I forget you can get familiars. I feel like we definitely have to have a cauldron. Because there's no other place I'm ever going to use a cauldron. Are you kidding me? It's now or never. I feel like there was an outdoor fireplace that I saw at one point. Or fireplace that like seemed like it could be outside very easily. Oh, portals. Oh. A rocket broom? What? Okay, so we'll have to play around with Realm of Magic at some point. And here we are in debug with all of the new stuff. So hold on one sec while I okay. Back at it. Um Where did we not get this piano as a piano? I feel like we definitely did. But I don't think it showed it. Have our debug version of this tree. Oh, my goodness. It's also huge. Why is the debug version like 3 times as big? Hell, it's bigger than it sized down twice. Oh, but we have some nice fallen over trees, which will be nice. Spider webs and stuff. Ooh. That's a nice purple bush. I don't think it really suits the vibes of what we got going on here. But I like that a lot, actually. That's a nice color of purple. And these are way too bright. What is going on with that? Tissue bros, yeah. I was talking about that earlier. It's just the best way to get rid of all the stuff that's going on in there, you know? It's annoying and it's gross, but it gets the job done. I feel like, yeah, we can increase that out to here. Yeah, that actually works really well. That looks like it's very spread out from the tree. It looks like the tree's hair just kind of went poof. And you know what I mean by hair. All the leaves. I got more reeds. Ah, I love them. And a fallen tangled tree. A knot of roots. I really wish that some debug stuff had swatches, honestly. It does work though. That little twirly trick. Okay, now we're into just regular debug, I think. In which I think that we should probably go to regular landscaping before we turn to debug landscaping. Let's see what I can place down from here. Because I don't think I want the pine trees like that. And the other type of trees that they seem to have are these ones. But I don't love those either. I wish that they did have like this but with leaves on it. Because it's kind of hard to find a tree that suits the similar vibes as that. We could have a couple of cypress trees lining the backyard like this, I guess. Just kidding, I don't like that. I don't actually know what to do with the backyard of this place. I don't know. It doesn't feel like there would be a swimming pool. I do feel like there would be this designated spell area back here. And maybe that would be fenced off, so let's get a fence. Did Realm of Magic come with a fence? Oh. Yes, and it's not very this house style. Yeah, that's not the vibes. Not even a little bit. Cottage living, maybe? I feel like they'd have like a stone wall. Yeah, I think the stone probably is the best option here. And then we have a little stone gate, maybe. Although I don't really love that either. So let's take a look at what we got here. I do kind of like the Maiden's Gate here. I do wish this was a little closer to that, but like color-wise. But that might be it. I do like that. But this one has the stone that matches. And the flowers that match. I think it has to be this. And we'll just shove this over a little bit. With a little bit of let's size that down a little bit. Stone pathing out there. And then, well, let's also put a little bit of dirt around the outside. I keep forgetting that it's Sims 3 Cam. Because I never use Sims 3 Cam. I gotta say, though, that this is kind of bright for what I'm looking for. I think I was looking a little more for this. But I'm also okay with some of it staying if I miss a little bit of it, because then it's like they used to have that, and then they slowly replaced it over time. And I'm alright with that. Because some houses do a little bit of landscaping like that, in between owners and all that sort of stuff. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, let's put a mailbox. And I feel like if ever there was a time to use this one, it's now. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna switch these two. Okay. So we have a backyard. I might need to continue this path down to something that makes sense. What if we just had like a nice... like that patio, maybe. Welcome back, Panda. We're working on the landscaping and stuff now. I'd say it's looking all right so far. Although I'm not a fan of what I'm doing with this terrain paint right now. Thanks, Nico. I appreciate that. Ah, one of these days I'll be rid of it. That's alright. That's an okay path. I think I do want it to be just a tiny bit wider, like here. And then maybe we can have two of these. Or maybe a little further back, like that. I'm gonna die. I hate being sick so much. It's kind of the worst feeling in the world. Like this type of sick specifically, where I'm like, I'm fine. Like I'm not agonizing at anything or anything, but I'm just so unhappy. I am not good with the events that are happening in my body currently. Not chill. I don't know what to do with this part though. Because obviously we should probably have it symmetrical. Symmetrical, if you will. But this part is going to curve, and I don't know necessarily how to do that with this. I can try with the Sims 3 cam, but I don't know if if this straight bush is gonna curve as well as I want it to. Oh yeah, I probably won't be doing a second stream today, that's for sure. Because after grocery shopping, I'm sure I'm just gonna want to come home and do nothing. But I'm pushing through for right now. I'll survive for right now. That's actually pretty good. I like that a lot. And maybe we'll put some nice, like this sort of tree in here, just so it's not completely empty. What was it? You can hold shift to place more? Yes! Ah! Panda, those sim videos that you're sending me coming in handy. Hugh and Cozy. I actually don't remember who sent me that one. But yeah, those building trick videos, every single time I'm always like, I'm gonna know all these. I know so many building tricks. And then every single time I learn like 2 or 3 new things. Hell yeah, Nico. That's what Sundays are for. I firmly believe that. I think, honestly, this has worked so well, I do kind of need to continue it throughout the whole thing. As upsetting as that is. Probably Panda. Oh, there's no way I'm turning these correctly. This is gonna be like the unroundest circle ever. The squarish circle. Sundays are butter chill days, absolutely. I'm at a point where if I found a new job, I would have to tell them like, hey, I will not work Sundays. Which is probably true for most of my jobs anyway, mostly because I walk, and a lot of the buses in my area don't run on Sundays. So if I got a job anywhere else except for somewhere I could walk to, I wouldn't be able to make it there on a Sunday. But also because Sundays are just for my chilling. That's what they're meant for. How dare you suggest anything else, really? This is actually working pretty well for being made out of straight bushes. Like bushes that are straight. Ah, I'm so sorry, guys. My fucking plate of tissues is starting to overflow. It's no good. I can't handle it. Let Let me just put down a couple of these, and then we'll go size them down and place them the correct way. Hello there, Tink. Long time no see. And I started playing Sims somewhere in February. How you doing? Welcome on in this afternoon. We're currently just kind of building a random house. This isn't even for anything consequential. I'm just building to build, honestly. But it's coming together nicely. How you doing, though? How you been? Yeah, I started building a couple of months ago, though. Back in February, I just felt tired of Stardew Expanded. And I felt like it was time for a new game, and now The Sims has been the obsession ever since. Playing since Sims 2? Heck yeah. I used to watch my friend play Sims 2 back in high school. That was like the thing, was she lived right next to my high school, like a street over. So after school, we would get out, and we would go over to her house, and it was me, my friend Kira, and my friend Laurel at Laurel's house. And Laurel would play The Sims 2, and she made me, Kira, and herself, and all three of our crushes, and we would go on dates with our crushes in The Sims. I have like a very specific memory of, and if you ever come back to watch these, I'm so sorry, Nate. But I had a boy named Nate that I had a crush on in high school, and we went on a date in a hot tub, and we woohooed in the hot tub. And I remember being like blushing, like watching The Sims go on this date. Um, I haven't played Minecraft in a while now, Tink, actually. um, I intend to go back at some point once they do the whole like Cherry Blossom update, because that seems very cool. But I've just been so far off the Minecraft cart that I haven't even, you know. Hold on one second though. Did that already come out? I remember hearing about it, but I didn't remember when it was actually like supposed to release. Oops. Well, we'll get there eventually. Once my brain stops saying it's Sims time, which um April next year maybe? I don't know. I don't control this, you know, at this point. I'm not the one decision making in my brain. Out in Snapshot. Oh, well, I don't play snapshots. That was a decision I made a long time ago. But I didn't want to play anything that wasn't a finished product. Um, Only because I really don't want to get used to a feature and then have it yanked away from me. Because it just like didn't make the cut in development or whatever. And I know that that's a thing that might happen sometimes to you if you play screenshots. Or snapshots, not screenshots. They haven't come out yet. Okay. Well, good. Although now I've been building in the Sims for a couple of months, I do feel like I would be a phenomenal Minecraft builder now. Because I was already, not to toot my own horn, I was already a pretty alright Minecraft builder. But I think now that I actually have experience like building houses, like houses that actually are houses, I just have a feeling that I could build a better Minecraft house. Than I used to be able to. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's like I said, I don't want to get used to something and then have it ripped away from me because it's like a bug or like a feature that wasn't supposed to be intended in the game, you know? I can't handle that, so I stay away from snapshots for the most part. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. It's a little rough around the edges, but honestly, I think that's as good as we're probably going to get it. I could fidget around with a lot more of them, but this is pretty round for something that's made out of straight bushes, if you ask me. And thank you, Nico, I appreciate that. No, the pink wood looks dope, and I can't wait to build with it. Aren't we all? Yeah, truly. Okay, okay. Things are shaping up here, though. I don't love the texture of the dirt in this world. I think it was Stormy earlier who was saying it, that the lighting on this lot is just kind of disgusting. Um, but it is what it is. We can't really change anything about that now, so we'll just terrain paint away. It does look very yellow. And it makes the dirt look this like very bright, cartoonish dirt. It doesn't seem like it usually does, where it's like kind of a darkish brown. But like I said, there's nothing really we can do about that. So honestly, we're just gonna terrain paint and forget about it. Need shaders. Ooh, shaders would be nice. I bet you it would make it so laggy, though, is the thing. Like, the game already lags a lot sometimes. I just feel like shaders would probably... Unless you have a really good computer, you'd probably be living in lag central. I don't know if I want to circle this one in bushes. I don't think I do. Yeah, I feel like shaders would make it so laggy. Some tea, ooh. Work tea? Friend tea? What's going on? No matter what it is, I'm there. I'm ready to hear it. Somebody else's business? Spill it. Absolutely let me know. Ooh. Already better than the new starter. I love that. I love being like new to a workplace and being like and having somebody who's like worked there for a long time being like, yeah, you're better than the people who work here. Because that is often true for me. So it's always affirming to hear it from like a manager or something. Interfere with her social life. Okay, well, As much as I understand that complaint, I would make that complaint myself. Like, girl, like, get a grip. Welcome to the year 2023. You have to work sometimes. You can't tell your family from strangers. Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. I'm on almost Gen 5 of this family now, but I'm still keeping good track of who is blood related to me throughout the world. And at this point, it is starting to get a little ridiculous. I do have to make sure I pay attention. She only works 3 days a week, and she's interrupting about it, interrupting her social schedule. Girl, get a grip for real. Like, get a real problem. Be so for real right now. Like, trust me, I get it. I don't want to work either. I would much rather have a social life. But, come on. Like, I work 4 days a week, and I feel bad sometimes complaining about how often I work because I know that you guys are all working like 5 days, 6 days, you know? I keep in mind sometimes that I work less than a lot of people, but I don't know. That's silly. 3 days a week and you're complaining about it interrupting. That's nice. That I like. And we've sort of gone with an all pink flowers sort of vibe in the front of this house with like all of that and everything. So I guess we're just going with pink as far as the landscape and color goes. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty bad bug. I would stop playing from that too, honestly. I don't love that. It looks like I'm going to have 2 rows of these. Which might be a little much, but it is nice. Oh, I heard high school as a pack was kind of buggy in general. But good to know. Good to know. Maybe I'll avoid getting that one for the time being. Because I don't want to have that bug. No incest in the gay family, thank you. Had to go at her in front of you. Uh-oh. That's never fun. I I hate confrontation in general. So being there when someone else is having a confrontation, I'm always like, nope, I'm out. I'm gone. I am leaving the vicinity. Oh. These are kind of nice. If we can just fill the outside of this with these, I think. That might be enough to feel like this is decorated. Without having to put too much over here. Ugh. Okay, that's pretty nice now, though. The Slenderman townies, what? Toilets raining catching on fire. Ooh. That's a thing in eco lifestyle, I know. You can um get a toilet upgrade that makes it so your toilet accidentally catches on fire sometimes because it gets like compost, and if you don't use the compost, it burns up. But that doesn't sound like what is happening to you. Admittedly. Also, yes, I know in real life there would not be flowers underneath this cauldron, but whatever. I want flowers. I want one. I want my own army. I want my own colony. I deserve one. Yeah, that looks alright. And then I just gotta fill in all around over here. And maybe put out some furniture. We can't just have like a fountain in the backyard and call it quits, you know? You gotta have something nice. Maybe a tree back here. But what sort of tree fits into this Glimmerbrook world? Because I'm not gonna lie, so far none of the trees really suit the vibes. Dumpster fire of an update, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's kind of the one bummer thing about making it free is that all the people who actually bought the game now, it's like such a fuck you to them. But at the same time, like I'm glad they made it free because if they're gonna have to pay for all of the stuff in the game, like you may as well get the base game for free, you know? The flowery one from the Pets Pack, the tree. This one? That's nice, I guess, but I don't know if I really love the white of it. Oh, you know what? I didn't know you could change how many flowers were on these. Oh, but the green doesn't really suit the green that we've got going on back here. We have a very lush green, it seems. And that seemed kind of, I don't know, not enough green for me. I didn't know you could put down, like, the fall tree. You're right, though. I think it does need to be some sort of, like, bushy, flowery tree like that. Like, that might work. Although, you know, I love a good oak tree. I've had oak trees in so many of my builds, just because they're so classic. So nice. Actually, I do like that a lot. And maybe then like a smaller oak tree somewhere. Maybe over here. I love that this world has, or I think it's this world, has the like awoo in the music. Like, not in the werewolf world, in Glimmerbrook. There are birch trees, yeah. I actually don't like the birch trees in this, but I like birch in Minecraft, honestly. I know a lot of people don't. I think they have good reason to not, but I like them. I don't hate them. I know there's free stuff, but I'm not building this for a budget, honestly. I'm 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 just building to build. And we do have debug on currently. I just haven't been digging through it because sometimes digging through debug is a bit of a chore. But no, I love all the free item stuff. Yeah, I use this a lot when I'm landscaping. I think before I go into debug for landscaping stuff, though, I do think I'm going to set out some outside furniture. Like a picnic table or something over here, you know? Which actually, I feel like maybe we can get rid of that. And we can have just like a little something over here of a playground or like a... something to use the yard, you know? Oh, debug has so many nice things. I don't build without debug because there's so many just nice clutter items and landscaping stuff. It's you find everything, you know? Ooh. Speaking of good clutter, look at all these little little nitty things that we could make. Oh, I can't wait to have Melody take up knitting. We're gonna have so many nice knitting things. Okay, but first things first, though. I do kind of want, yeah, like this picnic table. I want it to look a little run down. We'll need an outdoor trash can somewhere. Oh, we already have a mailbox. God, there's not a good place to put this. You know what? Yes, there is. Right here. Let's see. I feel like there's probably some good statues that we can have outside. At the very least, I want a bird bath. I know that. Because I just feel like this spot is perfect for a bird bath. Maybe a sundial too? I don't know. Yeah, Demon Slayer tonight's gonna be good, I'm sure. I keep forgetting that that is, like, airing right now. Because I'm so not used to watching things on a weekly basis. I have to, like, remind myself every Sunday. Hold on one. Sometimes you really gotta get up in there. There's no other choice. see. This, I think, is a little overkill in the front yard, so why don't we put this over here? And then maybe over here is like a little gardening spot. Let's get some terrain paint down over here, but I think I'm going to erase this first. Get rid of the dirt. Bring back in the pavement. And we're just going to have a small little area over here that's painted in. And then we'll have like a nice, like, trodden path that goes out to here. Like, we've walked it many times, but it's not like a formal path out there. With, of course, dirt for around the edges here. Although, I think it would go out a little further than that over here. Okay. I kind of don't like that, but it's alright. We'll move on. I think we really just need to probably fill in there with some plants, which I have the perfect ones for, actually. They're debug, of course. They were Realm of Magic debug? Yes. Which means we can probably get rid of this and put it over here. Which would make more sense anyway. And then this area sort of fills perfectly with this stuff. It goes on the outside of the wall, but that's fine. Because unlike terrain paint, it looks fine to have that, honestly. Plants would probably go around that. I feel like I want something further right here too, but I don't know if I'm gonna find a plant that I want there. Oh, you know, actually, something like this might be perfect if they have like a pink. Perfect. And then we'll, yeah, just spread them out a little bit so that they cover the area. I think that might do it. I gotta say, I don't love the landscaping on this house. It is not the It's not my favorite outside I've ever done for a house. Um, but I do think it's pretty good, honestly. I feel like it's a cute house. Although, honestly, let me go back into Realm of Magic Debug for a sec. There's one more thing that I need a little more of. Thanks, Panda. I did try to go a little different than usual, because I feel like I've used that one blue bush a gajillion times already. I need to find a way to landscape that's not that. And it's not that I hate the landscaping of this, it's just not... It's not my usual thing, so I am a little, like, off about it, you know? Kinder eggs are technically illegal in the US, Theo. They don't sell them here. Actually, that's a lie. They sell Kinder eggs here, but they don't have the prizes inside because the prizes are considered a choking hazard for children. Which is just hilarious in a country where guns are still legal. Like, kids can't have toys, but they can have guns. 100%. It's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. So they're illegal, but you can still get them. I don't think they have prizes inside, though. Yeah, a true L. Also, I've heard that they are a different type of Kinder Egg. They're not like the same Kinder Eggs that you guys have over there. Because the chocolate here in America is made a different way. I think it's different ingredients and shit. A lot of American candy and shit is actually illegal in other countries. Because there's stuff in it that is just so bad for you that you shouldn't eat it. So, just, you know, something to keep in mind, I guess, when, I don't know, just something to keep in mind. Basically not chocolate, from what I've heard, yeah. Although, I think you guys are missing out. I like American chocolate. I've never had British chocolate, though, I don't think. Oh, I love Hershey's. I can understand why some people wouldn't like Hershey's. I do get it. I do understand, and I won't hate on you for it. But I love Hershey's. Yeah, can't buy a Kinder Egg, but you can buy an assault rifle. It's truly... America is so baffling for so many reasons, but truly that is one of, like, the most bizarre things, I think, for it. Is, yeah, just things like that being illegal, but, like, guns, totally fine. Don't even worry about it. I don't even know what else to call this. It's a magic cottage. And honestly, the description still fits. So, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. 44,000. That's not terrible for a house, honestly. It's definitely not a starter home, but it's fine. Share to the gallery. Yeah, for the fact that some of these decoration pieces feel like they should be super expensive. Like this bookcase up here, I feel like this is probably like $700. It's over $1,000. It's almost $2,000. But you know what it is? It's because there's not a whole lot of large furniture in this house. It's a lot of little tiny things. But it is very cluttered and very decorated for only $44,000. I'm actually going to go check that because I don't know. 20 people have downloaded the Cat Cafe. That's pretty good. I think that's my highest number of downloads, honestly. And someone followed me earlier. Let me go follow them as well. Yeah. And I didn't follow Cozy. Also, I have 2 anonymous followers. Okay, interesting. 106 downloads, yeah, and 20 of those have come from the Cat Cafe. It does not tell me on that one. Nothing worth downloading. I doubt that, Cozy. You have some amazing builds. From what you've put in the Discord at the very least. I think you've got some really nice. Someone's already downloaded this. Was that one of you guys? That's funny. Yeah, Melody's only got 10. Jasper's only got 6. I keep forgetting how much I love Jasper's Catboy house. The weird one for the Patels. No, my most downloaded one is Bianca's house, actually. 24. That's surprising. I don't like Bianca's house. Comparatively to all the other houses we've had, Bianca's has been kind of my least favorite. I don't hate Bianca's house, don't get me wrong. I think I did okay with this huge amount of space that I had. But as far as houses that I've built go, that one is certainly my least favorite. other than Blake's. Blake's will forever continue to haunt me. I hate this build so much. Looking at it on the gallery pisses me off. Haven't been building much, that's fine. Sometimes you're not in a build mood, you know? Every once in a while. Oh, this is how you see all of them at once, okay. Yeah. So the Cat Cafe was my second most downloaded one. It's my most favorited. Actually, it's tied for the Treehouse one. Which is funny, because those are the 2 shell challenges that I've done. Although my favorite that I built so far is still this one. I still love the Tudor home. I think I knocked it out of the park with this one. Although, again, this is not one of my more favorite backyards that I've done. I like the greenhouse, don't get me wrong, but I do think that is probably where I'm going to maybe call this one, because I do have to go do grocery shopping still, unfortunately. I don't really want to go anywhere or do anything today, but the weekend sort of forced me upon doing it today because I was sick on Friday and it was rainy yesterday, so... On that note, if you are still here hanging, lurking, chatting, or vibing, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. It's been a lovely little Sundays building stream. I'm sorry I haven't been able to stream much this weekend, but obviously, as you know, I've been recovering. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow too. Probably not in the morning, because tomorrow's Monday. Wait, tomorrow's not the holiday, right? We have Memorial Day soon, I think. Let me do a look-sees at my schedule. My schedule. Today's the 21st, so we're looking for the 22nd. I take too many selfies. That's what it comes down to. I'm scrolling through like 70 selfies of mine to get to my schedule. Yeah, tomorrow I work. Tuesday, there might be 2 streams again, like usual. I know Tuesdays lately have been no streams, but I don't work this Tuesday, and I also don't have my Japanese lessons, because he's on vacation as well this week. So, tomorrow there'll probably only be one. It'll be the evening stream, and that'll be the next time that I see you. And then after that, we're sort of back onto a regular stream schedule now. It should be most evenings. For now, Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. There probably won't be a second stream today. I'm guessing right now that by the time I get home from the mall, I'm just gonna be too tired to deal with that. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely rest of the afternoon, a lovely evening, because I won't see you later on. And until tomorrow evening, bye.